like I said, I want to make more content. I really want to make content all the time. So maybe I should make content like people are showing up every day, right? And then take the focus off of wanting the people to participate in my videos in whatever way they can, in positive ways, good vibes, of course, so we can bring back good to them. And always ask in the video for you to give likes and positive vibes in the comments as a sign of faith to the universe that it will provide you with what you have done for me back in a lot more fold than one. What you put in comes out. It could double, it could triple, it could, it's like that one time you put in for a scratch off and you get 500 or 1,000 or something like that, right? So it's just like that. For that one thing that you put in, the universe could reward you in any way. One little thing, like the oil in the Bible or whatever. You give just a little bit. You don't have to give everything. God never asked for everything. He asked for 10% of something. 10% of something that you got, And you could just give away your change sometimes and give away that 10%, not even knowing it, because change can accumulate and change can be forgotten a little bit by a lot of people. I had a friend who threw his dollar bills around in his room. I was like, dude, you got a 20 laying over here and a 30. He's like, yeah, I just didn't have time. I was tired. I just got home from the gym. I was like, oh, okay. He was a little sloppier than me. I had a lot of friends that were sloppier than me. I ended up cleaning their apartments. I had a girlfriend, and I won't say names, and I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you, for you, Hope, and Opono, because I did enjoy a certain part of our relationship, but she kind of bullied me a little bit, and it scared me because she was a big girl. And so I just had to act like a retard to get out of it, and I got away. And then I had to call and bitch to get my car. The car was in my name. We were making payments on it, so I continued to make the payments. I got it back, but it took me a bit to get that and my stuff or whatever. And just like when I moved in there, I helped her get rid of a crackhead. And we took him somewhere or whatever. And I just like straightened everything out when I was there. I didn't like demand anything from anybody. I just talked to her and then I talked to him and then I just looked at him and I look at her kid and whatever. I'm like, he needs help, and we got him help. And I don't remember exactly how we did it all, but we got him out of there. And then when she was gone and I was babysitting her boy, I would clean the whole house because it was a mess. She was very sloppy. And she came with him and she's like, oh my god, he cleaned the whole house. I was like, I'll tell you this much, Carson, if anybody ever leaves dishes in our sink, I'll wash them. If like you have roommates or whatever and they come and they leave the dishes or whatever, they actually can. I'll wash. I'm so used to washing dishes. It could be the one thing that I contribute to the relationship that is just consistent. I may forget sometimes, but I will take care of everybody. I would, when we have roommates, I would go out and see their dish in the sink and start washing it, and they come out and be like, oh, you didn't have to do that. I was going to do it. I was just like, Mom don't like dishes in the sink. I wash it. Don't worry about it. And every time they do it, I'd be like, don't worry about it. I got it. Whatever, That's the attitude that I have. I'm like, they're God's children. I'm babysitting them all, and I'm picking up after everyone. And it's draining. I tell you that much when you care that much about everything. You know, you just try to balance everything because you're like, I don't know. I guess it's just like sometimes we can't have things a certain way, and we have to have them a certain way and stuff like that. It's weird, but I'm making another video and I want to make more and more and more. I got the time to make more and more and more. I could just sit here and talk or rap or sing and just find out when I'm able to do that. I think she gets home around 6 or 7, so I got a little bit. I did have time to make an album, but I played a little bit of games and I wrote a little something, drew a little something, shared a little something, made a few videos, made a few Instagrams. I was very productive in sharing uh, feelings, aspirations, dreams, all that manifest type stuff. Which all you do to manifest is like if you want to rap and you like say you're trying to make your setup or whatever, and you're constantly thinking of where to get a microphone. You're looking on eBay for a microphone. You're doing all the things that has to do with you figuring out how to do what you want to do. You can write something, memorize it, say it. Your voice is halfway decent. People can understand it, goes to the beat, all that stuff. Then you just do it and do it and do it. You get your microphone, you're focusing on it, you're going for it. You got to do the same thing for your woman. You got to do the same thing for the type of life you want. You have to keep on looking like when you look at the microphone, you're you're ignoring other things that you could do with your money because they're not as important to you. What's important to you is the microphone. So you may have even neglected food for a half a week or something just to get that. You may have just ate some hot dogs, 88 cents hot dogs, whatever, just so you could get that microphone. And, my microphone has been through hell. But I found my blue snowball. Which the blue paint on it resembles Carson. It's her favorite color, so when I talk to it, I'm talking to her. So it's just anyway. But manifestation is just you thinking about what you're thinking about right now. You're manifesting. Zoe, what are you doing? Oops. Zoe, what are you doing? Zoe, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? Hi, Zoe. That is a cat, all right. And this is Carson Nicole Panacosa. Oh, hi. Is that you, Carson? Hi. Just drinking some generic Mountain Dew. Wow, my beard's coming in again. You see all those gray hairs? That comes from my ex-wife and my mom. I have a feeling when I'm with you, the color will reverse and go back to dark. But you know what? I really like the white, and I want the hair bleached white. I really like the white, but I do kind of like this red tint that I came out with the peroxide, and it's got the blonde. And it's like Lindsay Lohan, like she had the fire red with the blonde streak on the front. That looked really good on her. I realized she was 18. I was looking at my daughter's poster. I was like, I can rap. Maybe I'll make it Hollywood and I can marry her. Because I always liked something about her. But I got really depressed through everything she went through, and I prayed for her, and then I needed to do something about myself, and I kind of forgot about her, and and ended up falling for somebody else. There's 2 Libras and a Cancer to this story, and I just realized that Lindsay Lohan was a chapter. I have to think back in my life and think about the other chapters so we can make the saga. I would like to make my story like Star Wars, like part 1, 2, and 3 are actually 4, 5, and 6. Like, I think from Lindsay Lohan to Caitlyn to Carson would be 4, 5, and 6. And then 1, 2, and 3 would be like my ex-wife, Jamie and Kimmy, I think. Those were like the ones from those moments and times. But you gotta just think, I guess it wasn't love. Why? Because if they loved you, they would be there. So it was a lesson. It was practice. It was learning, I guess, about the hardest parts of the relationship. Kind of make you get to the point where you finally want to commit to someone and just be there and find the person that's willing to also be kind of like, I'm done with trying to stay single anymore. I really need someone to, maybe that's what it takes when it comes to relationships, is just both of them see that, they really would like a person to hang out in their life, and they do things together and learn to help each other and pamper each other. That was Carson. Like, that was total Carson. Oh, I love you, babe. I'm going to go on this video, and I want to make more videos. How many people want me to make more and more and more videos? I would like to. I could use a little bit more ambition, though. And what help? You know how Adam Sandler is like, he wasn't allowed to cuss anymore. And he was like, come on, then, give me something. Give me a roar. Give me, he just needed something. People just sometimes need something. And yeah, I'm going to go. But I love you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. And platonic love for all the other people. For Carson, I love you so tremendously. I can't wait to meet you. Jump on me. I don't care if I get hurt. Just jump on me. If I do get hurt and I get like a bump on my knee or something or whatever, it'll be like, I can remember, I would look at that scar, and every time I see it, just be like, that's when we first met. And just bring me right back there. Like, yeah, that was a fucking miracle, Shane. Maybe someday people understand why and how much of a miracle it really is.